What's up, everyone? Julia here.
And Trent.
And we're up to episode 9 of The Sandman.
We're nearly there. I'm going to say this is the penultimate. We know a bonus episode's been released, but the penultimate episode of this story arc, The Collectors. We're going to the Collector Convention. Corinthian has Jed. He's going to try and lure Rose. Let's go. It's going to be creepy. Let's go.
Last night, I dreamed I found Jed.
Does Rose know she's pregnant?
And he told me who his foster parents are and where they live. So when I woke up this morning, I went there. But when I got there, Jed was gone.
And they were murdered.
And they were dead.
Last night, I had a dream that I spent the night with Hector. And when I woke up this morning...
Right in the face.
Right in the face.
Oh my God.
I know.
Is it real?
Fair question.
It.
Oh my God.
I know.
And she wouldn't freak out too much because stranger things have happened to her recently.
I don't know how she did it, but Rose just got Lyda pregnant.
What?
Apparently it happened in her dream, and when Lyda woke up...
She was still pregnant.
Very much so.
Then it's starting. Rose is weakening the walls between the realms.
You gonna tell the boss? No.
It's none of my business.
Since when?
Since Lord Morpheus reminded me that I'm merely a librarian and should concern myself with my books from now on.
Oh.
He did.
What is wrong with him?
Nothing is wrong with him. He's always been this
It's just
way.
the way he is, yes.
He's just been away so long I'd forgotten.
Can I keep you in the loop?
You'd better not. In His Majesty's current mood, he could banish us both to the darkness, as he did Galt.
Right, fine. I'll go back to spying on Rose, but you should make up with him.
I
It's
should make up
interesting
with him.
that he was very specific with his gratitude to Lucien.
But don't we have to meet Rose?
Well, Rose is going to meet us.
Here?
No, I have to go to a work thing. It's a convention. We'll call her from there.
Like a comic book convention?
You like comic books?
I used to.
Back when you were a kid.
Yeah. What's your name?
Have you ever noticed how people only ever use your name when you're in trouble? Jed. We need to talk, Jed. Get in here, Jed.
You sound like my Uncle Barnaby.
I was going to say,
Exactly.
thanks for PTSD.
He's gonna come looking for me.
No,
No, he's not.
he's not.
He always comes looking for me.
Not this time.
Yeah, I took care of him.
You run away a lot. I do too. And I'll tell you a secret. I'm running away right now.
You are?
Build
And once
the
we get to
trust
Rose,
by finding a common
we don't
bond.
have to run anymore. You want to drive?
Oh, waste the ice cream? No! True villain.
I don't know how I'm doing it or even when I'm doing it, but I promise you, I will fix this. I will make it go away.
No.
She doesn't
You
want us to go
won't.
away.
Look, whatever's happening, however it's happening, our dreams are coming true. You found Jed in your dreams. And I found Hector.
Good things are happening in their dreams.
He's asked me to come live with him there.
Where? In your dreams?
I mean, if this can happen, I have to try.
So you just
Sleep.
give up on your life here?
What life?
Don't say that.
It's true, though.
Yeah. I see it from her perspective.
The same way you found Jed and I found Hector. In your dreams.
The same way you were spying on us having
Yeah.
sex the last episode.
Hi, I'm calling because I found one of your flyers. About a missing boy?
Yes?
I think I found him.
We're at a hotel in Georgia. Can you come and get me?
Yes, I'm leaving right now, Jetty. Tell me the name of the hotel.
Empire Hotel, the
Serial
convention.
Jeez.
The Royal Empire Hotel.
Royal Empire Hotel.
For lovers of breakfast.
For lovers of sugary goodness.
Sugary goodness.
Rose, take your time. Just call us at this number when you get
The
here.
shading that the
Yeah.
Oh, I almost forgot. What's your name?
We'll see you soon.
Alarm bells should be going off.
Ooh.
They're terrible people.
I
Don't get
know.
enamored with them.
I know, but terrible people can have some nice shoes. Oh, it looks like
It's
blood
like blood.
dripping.
Blood dripping from the flag. Have they just got the creepiest people to look like?
I just like.
They're not doing too. They're not.
I like the fedora stereotype.
Yeah.
Ralph was a killer. I hate these little hick towns. Wouldn't be caught dead here if it wasn't for the convention.
Night Stalker. Ugh.
What you looking for?
It's a cereal convention. I thought there'd be cereal.
Are you still hungry? Okay, well,
Tell you, I could murder a steak. Big bloody steak.
They do this chocolate fudge whip that's to die
The
for.
TV version butchered it, but you can find it uncut online.
I thought this whole issue was dead and buried in the 60s.
That's when Harry killed the Lex. I could have died.
He slays me, that guy.
It's so off-putting because it could be conversations that you're having in everyday life and just not even realize, like Jed's doing. No! Don't smile at him. No.
We've got name tags and room keys for you and the young woman joining you.
oh, I've got her younger brother with me as well.
Oh no.
You may want to advise him to steer clear of the convention areas.
Yeah.
You must allow me to accompany you. I believe America is a very large and excitable place, and a young person traveling alone can get into all kinds of scrapes, as witnessed the other night.
That's very generous of you,
I think
but
they've
If you
cast him
indulge
perfectly.
me, I should
Stephen
rather
Fry's
enjoy the
perfect as
role
good.
of amateur knight errant. I have my sword stick and an ancient but serviceable revolver.
all right.
Serviceable
but where we're
revolver.
going, we won't need to defend ourselves.
I actually got to meet him once.
You met the big bad wolf?
The actor who did the voice.
Wow.
Hey, fun.
Funland. Not fun. Funland.
They even got a creepy pseudonym.
Got it. Sorry about that.
I see you've met my young friend.
Oh, is he with you?
He is.
He and his sister are my guests and under my protection.
Keyword.
Keyword.
Are we good?
Yep.
Yeah.
We are, yeah.
Nice to meet you.
When I left home, I made it my mission to see as much of this world as possible.
And home is England? You sound English.
Thank you. To me, the object of travel is not to set foot in a foreign land, but at last to set foot in your own country as a foreign man.
So it's all about going home.
Yes, I suppose it must be, in the end.
I love how everything has a double meaning. Oh, she's gonna stay in there for a while.
Yep.
It's an interesting philosophical question. If you can live the perfect life in your dreams with,
Well, if
say, your husband who's passed away, and you can stay there and it not harm you in the real world.
if it doesn't harm you in the real world, yeah, but she's been given no.
Is it really living life?
Yeah.
Oh dear. Sex was that good.
What was that?
They broke the ground.
An earthquake.
It's the weakening of the
Yeah.
It's fine.
barrier. It's just the whole concept of
Does
the
this look
vortex
like a
becoming more
nightmare?
powerful,
Not at
and
all.
the waking world and the dreaming, the barrier becoming more unstable. Well, not more unstable, but the clear divide weakening
Oh.
and cracks appearing.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, that ain't good.
Whoosh? You in here? Whoops. Oh, sorry, boss. I was looking for Lucien. See ya.
Wait.
Bye.
Why were you looking for Lucien?
Oh, well, we just had some minor seismic activity and a little, damage I wanted to report.
Then why not report it to me?
Because you're busy? And while you were away, Lucien started taking care of that stuff. So I figured, why bother you when...
Mervyn, if the dreaming has been damaged in any way, I will be the one to address it.
Crying out loud.
Oh, God.
Crying out loud. Yeah, you
You
better
want
fix
me
that
to
quickly.
Fix that for you? Will it just keep happening?
It will not keep happening. Thank you, Mervyn.
He's so adorable.
You're welcome.
He's a nightmare. He's an adorable nightmare.
I had vampires in my nightmare, not scarecrows, so it's adorable.
Oh, look at the scope of that library.
Oh, it's heaven.
My lord,
I have come to return these. And to assess the extent of the damage from the recent disturbances.
Oh, you're sheepish.
I need to ask for your help,
Yeah,
but I don't know how.
You any idea as to what caused them?
I assumed it was you, sir, making further improvements to the realm. Now that you're back.
Ooh.
Lucien, when we last spoke, I did not mean to imply that your efforts beyond the library are without value.
Oh,
I merely wish to relieve you of responsibilities with which, had I been here, you would never have been burdened. In that time, did you experience any similar seismic disturbances?
I did not.
Just compliment her.
Have you any theory as to their origin?
Speaking strictly as a librarian,
Oh.
I do, but you won't like it.
Go on.
I know you're waiting to see if the vortex will lead you to the Corinthian and Fiddler's Green, the way she led you to gold.
She may yet still.
Yes, but while you're waiting, she's putting cracks in the foundation.
Yeah.
But if there is something new in the dreaming, and you did not create it, how did it get here?
Yep.
Yep, so it's
This
lighter
is
in the
the
child.
vortex.
But what if Jed and I... What if he doesn't like me? Or worse, what if I don't like him?
Fair.
I'm just so impressed. You allowed yourself to be happy for nearly a minute there before inventing some new problems for yourself.
The only thing I remember about him is he used to love chicken fingers. That's all he'd eat for every meal.
Yeah.
Who
He's probably
doesn't?
completely different now.
No.
Your sister will
Live it
be
up.
here.
Mac and cheese.
Live it up. Hey!
Do me a favor and just stay in the room.
Static.
It's just a bunch of boring grown-ups down there.
Then why are you going?
That'll make it less boring. So I'll see you in a couple hours. And do not open this door.
I won't, unless it's you.
Okay?
Yeah,
You gotta
good
keep
boy.
you safe, Jed Walker.
I love that design of Toyman in the animated series.
Never trust kids.
Yep. Especially when there's a pretense of a cereal convention where there might be food.
And also a kid that's prone to
To run away.
run away, but also do what he wants.
Hello.
Oh.
Thank you all for being here. I heard a story recently. I thought might amuse you.
Oh, they're all creepy.
It seems that the telephone rang in a police station. The duty cop answers, and a woman's voice says, "Help, I've been raped." The cop says, "Don't you mean raped?" No, she says.
He used a scythe.
He used a scythe.
They give them personality in the comics. There's a monologue going over saying, make a joke.
Yeah.
Make everyone less nervous.
It's really good to
they
see so
humanize
many of us
these
here.
terrible people.
So many familiar faces and new faces too. Firstly, use the sobriquet you provided, which has been printed on your
Silver
name.
Slasher.
No civilian names. Secondly, we don't shit where we eat. So nobody does any collecting until the convention's over and you're at least 200 miles away.
Carrion.
The family man who was to have been our guest speaker this year
Focus on the mouth.
has not been able to make it. Our new guest of honor. Gentlemen, ladies, the Corinthian.
Devil Oregon. Creature. I'm going to want to go back and watch this and just see all the name tags, just see what they're all called.
I'm boring you.
Not at all.
Oh, good, because I do love a paradox. Just so good, too. Take charity, for example. Charity usually means one of two things. Pardoning an unpardonable act or loving an unlovable person. Or take love. Love.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Even
It'll put me to sleep too.
To love means loving the unlovable.
Also, Stephen Fry has a nice voice that you can
I was
just go
going
to
to say
sleep
Stephen
to.
Fry, the audiobooks we have of him is like...
Faith means...
You're gorgeous.
I wish this baby would hurry up and just get here. It's been months.
It's been 2 hours.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
Time
I
is
guess
different in
time
dreams.
moves differently here.
Yep.
I wish you could have seen it when we moved in.
So I could only
Why?
imagine
What's
that
different?
it'd be reflective
Earthquake damage.
in the waking world as well if
I'm
she's
so glad you're here.
that far along in the dreaming.
So what do you think?
Tell Lucienne she was right about the source of the tremors. And that I'm taking care of it.
Oh, that's looked good.
Hector, look who's here.
Oh,
I was wondering why he had such a dour look on his face.
Do you remember I told you about Lord Morpheus? The King of Dreams?
pout.
What do you want?
Pow pow.
Wants us to leave.
Because a ghost cannot escape his fate by hiding in the dreaming. Nor can a living human being escape her grief here. Do you not see the damage your presence has done to this realm? You belong with the dead. You must go to the place appointed for you.
So his spirit's trapped.
I'm not losing you again.
This is the downside of becoming attached to your
You're not
dreams.
going anywhere. Get out of our house, Lyda.
Enough.
Please stop, Hector. Dream.
God, in front of her face!
Hector!
Jeez! Reliving her grief all over again.
But it's to force her out.
Yeah, I know. But
And she's gonna lose that too.
Your husband died a long time ago. He was a ghost, and this is a dream. The baby is yours, for now.
keyword.
What do you mean?
The child was conceived in the dreaming. It is mine,
What?
and one day, I will come for it.
No, you won't. You will do nothing.
This dream is over.
Woo! You said
You
for
killed
now.
my friend
Oh, she followed
in
you.
front of his wife, and then you threatened to take her baby?
Do you know why this happened? A vortex gathering strength can weaken the walls between dreams.
I didn't ask for any of this.
Even so,
No. I don't want you coming near me or my friends ever again.
Rose, listen to me.
I do listen to you. You
He's looking
said
quite
that a
manic
vortex
now.
can create universes or destroy
Or
them.
destroy them.
So I suggest you leave my universe the fuck alone.
Rose.
This
Oh.
dream is over.
Oh, power play.
Hey, are you okay?
He took Hector.
I know. Are you okay? Physically, I mean. Is everything...
I'm still pregnant.
That's good, right?
He said he would take the baby.
He won't. He's not gonna bother you or me ever again. I promise. Gilbert and I just got to the hotel. We're gonna grab Jed.
Imagine waking up after
Okay.
after that.
See you in a few hours.
It's after a nightmare.
Yeah, but the real world implications and the emotional implications.
Yeah, it's
it's
you're right.
just.
Drink is emptied.
Hi. Hi. Sorry for staring. It's just I can't believe you're here. I'm a huge fan.
If he says they like your eyes, he's as good as dead.
Incredibly detailed article of your work online. I don't know if you've seen it. It's on this blog called Chased.
I'll have to look for it.
Oh, I could send it to you if you want.
What's your
I'm the
email?
boogeyman, by the way.
So is he?
Promise not to ask too many annoying questions. I don't want to monopolize you.
Yeah, let's get that drink later.
I'd love that. Oh, I see you've met the boogeyman.
I have. And that's not the boogeyman.
Are you sure?
The boogeyman's dead. He drowned in Louisiana 3 years ago.
How do you know?
I did
And that would be their biggest fear of a breach.
It can't hurt to look around.
Oh,
yeah.
you could.
Excuse me, sir, miss. I'm sorry, but this area is for convention attendees only.
Oh, the cereal convention. Yes, I saw your signage outside.
I'm just looking for my brother. I'll run in and run out.
I can't let you do that.
I'll just be a second.
There are no kids in the convention area. I would know.
No children at a cereal convention. That seems a bit of a missed opportunity, or is it maybe sort of more of a porridge and news thing?
Do you mind? I have to check these people in.
The only thing Jed loved more than chicken fingers was cereal. I'll check the pool. You check the convention hall.
The babysitter.
And we'll meet back here in 15.
How exciting! Never been an uncle before.
Even 10 G's per victim identified isn't too much to ask. The thing to remember is that they'll pay to know for certain.
The choir
Cops
boy.
don't go with it. Families will.
The goal is to drag out hope, because they will pay you for proof that the trophy is alive. It's not a ton, but it's usually good for a few grand at least.
The extra cash is nice, but we don't do it for the money. We do it because we're called to do it, because we love doing it.
Jeez.
She has eyes that men adore so, and a torso even more so. Lydia, oh Lydia, that encyclopedia. Oh Lydia, the queen of tattoos.
I have to tell you, I am sick and tired of the bias against women in our
With
community.
America.
It is somehow easier for us because we use
The
our
grass widow.
femininity. What they really mean is sexuality, as though a woman's sexuality determines her value.
I don't know about you, but I don't use my sexuality when I'm collecting. I use the same skills as anyone else here. Intelligence, preparedness, and brute force, if necessary.
I got 171.
I like that we're seeing the different panels and just.
Where the numbers came from, it's about the person. Won't take just anybody, a specialized connoisseur.
I have 171 comics. Oh, I have an X-Men 1.
It's not up to me to decide who lives and who dies. It's up to God.
There you go. There are the key words now.
God tells me to kill them.
It's clicked for
The
him.
Chased blog is written by an apparent fanboy named Philip Sitz, who, as you can see, looks exactly like our boogeyman.
Since you're our guest, would you care to
do the honors?
Collect Mr. Sitz?
Oh, I thought we don't shit where we eat.
Except when we have to. Could we watch you work?
Oh, of course. Or we could work together and share the experience.
It just sounds sexual.
That's the.
I
but that-
know!
but that's part of it.
I know.
Uh-oh.
And
Oh, and they've recognized each other.
Where do you hunt?
I have a great place. There are thousands of people there. All these beautiful little kids wandering off on their own, getting lost. Always happy to meet someone who's friendly and kind. And there are quiet places to take them to when no one will bother you until you're done. And if you can't find any kids to play with you, you can always go on the rides.
Rip the magazine into shreds. And when I finally had sex with an actual woman, it was awful. So I did what I always do. I ripped her to shreds.
Ugh.
Ms. Walker hasn't checked in yet, but when she does, I can give you her message.
No, but she's not a guest here.
She has a room reserved.
Does she?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Can you leave a message for her, please? From Gilbert.
Hey, I was just looking for you. Do you have...
So you figured
time
out who
to
Gilbert is?
Drink at the bar now?
How about we find some place that's a little bit quieter?
Oh, the little smile.
Yeah, okay.
How could you feel so relaxed, even as a fanboy?
Oh, you're Rose Walker.
I am. Why?
I have your room key right here.
My room key?
And a message from Gilbert. He says he's very sorry, but he had to go home.
Did he say why?
No, I'm sorry, but can I have someone show you to your room?
No, I can find it. Thank you.
And Gilbert knows everything that's going on.
Yep, and just left her there.
Yep.
My lord, there's something I must tell you.
And I will listen, but first you must let me tell you that you were right. The Vortex was responsible for the damage to our realm, and I was wrong to risk our safety in the hope that she would locate the missing Arcana.
That's all she wanted to hear.
Wrong, sir. She's found them both.
What? The Corinthian and Fiddler's Green? Where? How do you know?
Fiddler's Green told me.
There he is.
Apologies, Lord, for having left.
Why? Why did you leave? I trusted you. You were the heart of the dreaming.
No, sir, you were the heart of the dreaming. And you were gone. I was curious. And it turns out that life as a human contains substance I never even imagined when I was here. He appears to have built up a cult of worshippers who kill for pleasure, endangering the waking world and the life of a friend called Rose Walker.
The Corinthian has found Rose Walker.
Yes.
Can you imagine the damage he could do with someone like Rose?
You must tell me where they are.
Oh, you're gonna die.
Yep.
Oh, don't tell him to see it.
At a serial killer convention in a unlit room.
Oh, you.
And now he's starting to realise.
Hey guys,
the lick.
The lick.
What's going on?
We know who you are.
Oh.
Philip.
What are you talking about? I'm the boogeyman. Really, I am.
You're not one of us.
No, I am. I want to be. I want to understand. That's why I had to get here to see you all.
Oh, Nimrod.
Let us teach you.
Oh, the hard
She
way.
likes to kill her victims by removing their organs.
Ooh.
By one. Nimrod's a hunter. He can skin, bone, joint, gut just about any animal in minutes.
And I...
And as for me,
Come on, show it.
I like the eyes.
Show it. The blood. Oh, jeez. Oh, Jed.
Oh, Jed! Jed! Run!
This one's mine.
Oh, boy. Oh, he's running through all... Oh, no.
Sorry,
Are you okay? What's wrong?
they're after me.
Who's after you? Come on. You'll be safe in my room.
Oh, you... you... That's the even scary thing. There's no safe place to run.
Safe place.
He seems to have experienced the worst of humankind.
Still, his time there appears to have changed him as it has changed me.
How so?
He came to you and told you he was wrong.
Yeah.
Was very nearly an
When has he ever done that before?
Morpheus, I knew, was incapable of that. What matters is that Dream stops the Corinthian and saves Rose Walker.
There is no saving Rose Walker.
Why on earth would you say that?
Yeah.
Do you not know?
Yeah, he doesn't know.
She's a vortex.
Oh dear. I should have realized. What have I done? He's going to have to kill her.
Hello?
There's tense music.
Hello?
Heart is going like 1,000 miles an hour.
Jed?
Rose?
Jed?
Rose?
Rose.
Oh,
Thank God.
thank fuck.
Oh no, now he's got two victims.
He's mine, Fred!
Stop!
We will play it.
Let him go! He's my brother!
He's mine!
Let me go!
Oh, good
Good
hit.
kid. Next time aim for the nose.
No, aim for the nuts. Oh, it's like a game to him.
You hurt me. Now I'm gonna have to hurt you.
Oh, Corinthian, get him.
Hello, Rose. Don't worry. You're safe with me.
Ah, you slimy! You slimy bugger! But if she does hear his name at all, the fates did say we could have warned you about the Corinthians, so that
yes.
hopefully will ring alarm bells. But
And Morpheus can find her through dreams.
through the dreams.
And through to her as well because of what she is. But also, oh my God!
But what a setup for the final episode, Corinthian having access to the vortex.
Yep.
And what a way to get there, going through the freaking creepiest of the creepy people. Just hearing those panels, just this, even though there wasn't much graphic, like, showing of killings or anything like that, just hearing them describe what they feel like, what they do, just the words and the way that they're saying it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's said with passion, with lust, with as you said in the thing. It said
with air.
Yeah, that's an interesting key word you just said then. It's said with a lot of just the way they say it adds so much more creepiness to it, and I feel sorry for anyone who's cast in that role. I feel sorry for Funland.
One of them, someone looked really familiar as an actress that I've seen through a lot of like American sitcom aspects, and it's just like, you're playing that now.
Yeah, but I feel so sorry for actors when they're cast as those creepy people. But
he's playing it so well.
Yeah,
he's playing the creepy, maniacal, manipulative, charismatic red flag.
Yeah, he's a walking red flag. He's a walking red flag.
But I'll just stab someone who said, they're going to hurt you, and with a creepy freaking laugh and non-Mickey ears, and go, you're safe with me.
Yeah, we did the best we could to describe Disneyland without actually showing any Disney equipment, paraphernalia, anything.
But also described any carnival,
any
amusement park ever, which is why I think I never ran away or got lost at an amusement park for that fear.
Yeah.
For that fear is that if someone ever came up to me and was nice, that wasn't in... But
in
even
costume?
then, in a park uniform or in costume. No, because I'm petrified of clowns.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yes. So, little Jules would have lost a nut.
But just seeing all the little names they have for each other,
yes.
And the fact that it's such a well-organized convention.
Yeah.
In that they have their 3 rules.
Yep.
Don't shit where you eat.
No civilian names.
Civilian names. And what was the last one?
No collecting within
no
a
collecting.
200-mile radius
after it's done.
Yep.
Yeah. The fact that they have those 3 simple rules and everyone's adhering to them, and you had the typical jokers in the crowd, they're like, oh,
yeah,
it's so they normalized these sickos, and it's so creepy. And they took a lot of the lines and dialogue from the collector's issue in the comic. That there was the story of the Skinner where, you know, he was reading magazines and then turned into a sexual lust, but he wasn't satisfied until he actually slashed the women. It was that they took so much dialogue from the comics, like the opening joke that Nimrod said. It was good. But on the other side, we had the creepiness, but on the other side we had the heartbreak.
Yes.
With Lyta and Hector, and the impact that we're finally getting to see the damage that Rose is doing to the Dreaming.
Yes.
But also to her friend.
Yeah.
Whilst it's not fully Rose's fault, the vortex has is weakening the barrier between the waking and the dreaming, and that allowed Hector's spirit to get trapped with and live within the dreaming. So in turn,
to allow what has happened.
Yeah. In turn, it's hurt Lyta, and even though she's not intending to do it, like that phone call that she got as soon as she woke up. That would have been incredibly terrifying for Lyta, having gone through that, having lost her husband again. She's going through the grief. She's woken up crying in tears, and she's called someone she thinks is family.
Yeah.
And you're keeping the baby for now. He won't hurt you, but I've got to go. She didn't have the support.
Yeah.
That would be required in that moment.
But she also, in a way, gave up the support as well by, in the previous conversation before, by going I could live with him.
I could live with him, yeah.
And it's not like I have anything here, which would have been so hard for Rose to hear as well. So it is that kind of double-edged sword, and how our words can really impact others.
Well, that's exactly right. It's a I give up everything I have in the waking world, which includes Rose and her friends.
Regardless of the line of, oh, you can visit.
You can visit. Yeah. That's the go-to line whenever someone's going to have a big change in their life and something's going to get sacrificed. It's like, but you can always come visit.
I can always visit.
Yeah, that's the end. That's the end of that good friendship, or it's going to be not the same as it was.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, that the grief that Lyta felt, and then Dream again being incredibly cold to humanity, killing, releasing. Yeah, that was trying to. He didn't kill. He was already dead. But just, it looked like he was dying again.
Yes,
with all the skeleton and.
He said, "Don't look."
Yeah, but. What do you do when someone says don't look? You look straight where it's happening.
Yeah.
But he still had that coldness towards humanity. But then we see Dream later have that vulnerability that he was lacking when he was banishing Galt last episode.
Yeah.
And actually acknowledging, Lucien, I was wrong to say those things to you and to basically undermine everything you did while you were away, while I was away. It was and as Gilbert, aka Fiddler's Green, said, that was the closest he's ever given an apology.
Yeah.
In the whole time he's known him.
And yeah, it's what I'm really loving about the whole series in general is those linking elements back to growth and understanding of someone's position in it after, to then reconcile it, to go Lucien explained, Fiddler, you saw the best in humanity. He saw the worst.
Yeah.
So you're going to have two very polar opposite perspectives of it. So of course he's going to be that little bit harder line because of
what he went through. Yeah. But again, what he went through and then what he has proceeded to go through with Rose and Death has allowed for growth. With Fiddler's Green, Stephen Fry was perfect as Gilbert. I liked that the dialogue with him had a meaning behind each word.
Yes.
Of the I've never been an uncle before. I find humanity fascinating. It's all things that, a normal person wouldn't say.
Yes.
They may say humanity is a fascinating thing in sort of a philosophical way, which Rose obviously took that, but knowing that he is part of the dreaming and he's acting as a human, it adds another layer to a lot of the dialogue, and it's really quite clever how they've adapted it.
It's very similar to what the Corinthian has done as well with that. What's your name?
Yeah.
I notice how anyone says your name when you're in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, it's normally a nickname or something like that when you're not. So, but again, feed the child, become friends with them through mutual experiences. I'm running away too, and it's like, oh, cool, we're running away. He's got a cool car. He's giving me ice cream
and chicken fingers
chicky fingers.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's lulling into that false sense of security, and having Jed running around a
serial killer convention.
Yeah. I like that they kept it cereal. I thought they were going to do a collecticon or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm glad they kept it cereal, as in the food. But having Jed roaming around and trying to see what was going on, and just the interactions and overhearing those conversations that, as I said in the reaction, if I've kept it in the edit, it's people could be saying those things anywhere in public, and you could just be walking away and not hearing the full context, and it sound exactly the same.
It's now making me question a lot of the nerd talk and speak we do outside, to sit there and go, do people think we're potentially psychopaths?
People know we're psychopaths. They don't think, they know. They know we're weird. They can tell we're weird.
Yeah, we're weird.
But no, it was a good episode. They adapted the Collectors quite well. And I like the setup for the finale. Well, with the bonus episode that's just come out, but the conclusion to the Doll's House is episode 10 that I'm very excited to play out.
To watch, yes.
And yeah, I'm enjoying just how the series is linking back to earlier episodes and having continuing themes. Like hope was another big theme in this episode. It came up several times, the concept of hopelessness, and then hope overcoming hopelessness, and different people having different perspectives on it. Like when they're in the panel and it's like, you crush the hope, I'm the hand of God coming down. And
what I really love as well through the whole series as well is the choice of camera angles and lighting.
Oh, right.
Because all through the panels, it wasn't a straight on. It was slightly lower, and the dimmer light and the angular, you're looking
blurred.
Up. And those key little moments of, especially with Corinthian, when he does get worried, there's like almost a shaky camera to a point. And it's just great.
There's a shaky camera whenever there's a tense scene.
Very subtly.
Yeah. Or if they go into the dreaming, I noticed at last episode they had a lot of shaky camera when they were following Rose. When she was doing the dream walking. But they had the different camera angles and perspectives, the close up on certain features. Like when Nimrod was delivering the initial speech with the close up on the face with the nose partially showing.
Yeah, the focus on and the deliberate, you must focus on every word that's being said.
And it's a good way to draw focus on what's being said, because if that was a wider scope showing the whole audience,
you'd be focused on other things.
Well, it'd be what we were doing. We were looking at the name tags on the various killers and having to laugh. They focused on particular features of particular characters when it was required.
Yeah.
Like when, again, back to the Shredder, they focused on him telling the story and then zoomed out when he was delivering his punchline, his slash line, let's call it, of how he actually conduct his killings as a once he got sexual gratification.
Yes.
And they did a zoom out and then show Rose.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, crap, just show someone who could be one of his victims right there.
Yeah.
So it was, they did that really, really well to show focus and draw the attention to where it was needed. But yeah, the finale, can't wait.
Anyway,
wait. Tell us your thoughts on the Collectors in the comments below. I'm Trent.
I'm Julia.
And as always, keep it nerdy and eat your cereal.